Consequences of accusations, Israel and the allegations of war crimes in Gaza. Recent accusations of war crimes against Israel, particularly concerning the reported killing of over 6,100 children and the alleged discriminatory bombing of Gaza, have stirred global concern and demands for accountability. The potential consequences for Israel in the face of such accusations are multifaceted and could impact various aspects of its international standing, diplomatic relations, and internal dynamics. 1. International legal scrutiny. If credible evidence supports the accusations of war crimes, Israel may face increased scrutiny from international legal bodies. Investigations by entities such as the International Criminal Court (ICC) could lead to charges against individuals responsible for alleged violations of international humanitarian law. 2. Diplomatic isolation. Accusations of war crimes can result in diplomatic isolation as nations and international organizations distance themselves from Israel. This isolation could extend to economic and military cooperation, affecting Israel's global relationships. 3. Sanctions and boycotts. The international community, in response to allegations of severe misconduct, might impose economic sanctions or advocate for boycotts against Israel. Such measures could have substantial economic repercussions, impacting trade, investment, and overall economic stability. 4. Humanitarian consequences. Allegations of indiscriminate bombing and high child casualties could lead to a humanitarian crisis in Gaza. International aid organizations might intensify their efforts to provide relief, while calls for accountability could shape the discourse on humanitarian interventions in conflict zones. 5. Internal political strain. Domestically, accusations of war crimes could lead to political unrest and internal strife. Public opinion, already sensitive to conflicts involving civilian casualties, may further strain political unity and heighten social tensions within Israel. 6. Reputation damage. Israel's international reputation could suffer long-term damage if war crimes allegations are substantiated. Rebuilding trust and credibility on the global stage would become a formidable task, impacting diplomatic negotiations and international cooperation. 7. Shift in public opinion. Accusations of war crimes, especially involving the death of children, could lead to a significant shift in global public opinion. Public sentiment may influence policy decisions, shaping the responses of nations and international bodies to the crisis. 8. Security threats. The fallout from war crimes accusations could heighten security threats against Israel. Increased tensions in the region and potential radicalization fueled by perceived injustices may elevate security risks, necessitating heightened vigilance and strategic recalibrations. 9. Long-term reconciliation challenges. If proven guilty of war crimes, Israel may face enduring challenges in achieving long-term reconciliation with affected communities. Rebuilding trust and fostering a sustainable peace would require significant diplomatic efforts and commitments to justice. In conclusion, the consequences of war crimes accusations against Israel are far-reaching and touch upon legal, diplomatic, economic, and humanitarian dimensions. The severity of these consequences would largely depend on the international community's response, the credibility of the evidence presented, and the effectiveness of Israel's efforts to address the allegations transparently and justly. The resolution of such a complex and sensitive situation would require careful consideration of international law, humanitarian principles, and a commitment to lasting peace in the region.